Peace, y'all. Welcome to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters. My name is Marsha Wilson, and I will be doing your weekly reading for December 1st through December 7th for each zodiac sign. So make sure that you check your placements for your sun, moon, and rising, all right? So if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. It is perfectly fine. Just make sure you check out your other placements. For some people, their risings might resonate more. And I feel like it probably just depends on the time. And I'm very big on what resonates in each given moment. There is no good, bad, right, or wrong when it comes to these readings. So just be attuned to what it is that you need in that moment and what you're being drawn to. All right, let's start with our deep breathing per usual. Before we do, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters, as well as clicking the bell so that you can subscribe to the channel and also receive notifications anytime I post readings and you are the first ones in the know. Also, please like and comment on these readings. It does help with the algorithm. It lets the others know that we are here, that we exist, and it lets them have the opportunity to receive these divine messages that want to come through as well. If you would like a one-on-one reading, reach out to me via email, MellowNeptuneWaters@gmail.com. All right, let's get started. Sit up nice and comfortably, or if you so choose to, lay down, whatever position feels the most supportive for you in this moment. We are going to do some deep breathing just to be present and to clear any energies, any static energy, any disruptive energies, and to move that energy throughout our bodies as well as outside of our bodies to bring in new energy. All right. Take a deep inhale, filling up your belly like a balloon. Minimal rising in your chest. And as you exhale, exhale through your nose or your mouth. And as you exhale, feel your muscles starting to soften, your brow bone, your cheekbones, your tongue, your jaw, your fingers, your toes, your knees, your legs, your sit bones, your hips, your back, and your shoulders. Let's take another inhale. Exhale. Feel your feet grounded, whether they're on the ground or not. Feel your feet grounded and planted, supported, protected, safe, and connected. 3 more inhales and exhales here. Last one. Exhale what no longer serves you in this moment. All right, y'all. So we have entered into Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And if y'all see me looking over there, it's because my camera is usually over there, but it's over here now. We're entering into Pluto in Aquarius, which is going to bring a whole new energy for many of us. The inspirations and aspirations we have, the audacity that we had stored in, is no longer something that we're able to keep trapped within our bodies. It is something that has to move outside of us, and it is something that is ready to activate. It is nothing you have to do per se, except for to continue to be in alignment with how you're feeling, your attitude on things, and your mood. Pay attention to those things, I would say, with minimal judgment, right? Also, we have entered into Mercury in her micro braids, aka Mercury in retrograde, which for some people that causes anxiety. I like to encourage people to allow it to do what it's going to do. It requires everybody to slow down. So not just you. That requires the supervisors to slow down. It requires your any companionship, colleagues, relationships, any of them, it requires everybody to be present. So if you feel late or feel like you're lagging, you, one, are not the only one, and two, as you are in divine flow with yourself and you allow Mercury to do what she gonna do, then you'll realize how much easier things just unfold without trying to control the outcome. Also, this is a beautiful time for you to revisit some of your projects, some of your concepts, ideas, mindsets, practices that you had maybe fallen off from prior. For me, for example, I am tapping back into my Qigong practices and Tai Chi. I started over 10 years ago. My active meditations that I was committed to before, I've kicked back into high gear, and I'm just allowing it to happen. And I know why, and I know for what. Because again, I planted those seeds years ago. So now it's like, it's activation time. So between the marriage of Mercury and her micro braids and Aquarius and Pluto, a lot of those things that have been stored within us that are for our good and for the greater good of humanity, we're in active mode. So that's where we're at cosmically. All right, y'all. So let's get into your zodiac readings. Again, check your placements. Check your sun, your moon, and your rising placements. All right. Let's go. Hi, Aquarius. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Check out your other placements. Also, I invite you to like this reading and to comment on this reading. And if you feel inspired to share this reading, liking and commenting helps with the algorithm. It lets the others know that we are here, and it gives other people the opportunity to receive the divine message that's coming through. All right. This reading is for December 1st through 7th. Happy December. We made it. No matter what condition we made it in, we here. Is that the 8 of Wands? Speaking of no matter what condition we made it in, we're here. For some of you Aquarius, this season is going to be very fast moving, especially this week. My gosh, you guys. Aquarius, this is your season, not just in the December fall winter transition, but the fact that Pluto has moved into Aquarius and that these big life changes are happening for the collective in your sign. It came out, I feel like, in the reading too, but in other, astrological conversations, that Aquarius and Pisces and a few others, people are going to be listening to you finally. They're going to be listening to you. Whether they know why or not, whether you care or not, they're going to be listening to you. And you're going to be leading the way in many ways. You are innovators. You are the way makers. You've always been unique. You've always been quirky. Your perspective, your state of mind. You as artists, if you've kind of been in this middle plane of just not quite making it yet, that's changing, because again, you are bringing a new way of doing things that might break for you. That breakthrough might happen internationally. This 5 of Wands, it might happen on the backs of others. I've been hearing a few different stories of situations where there was rejection from somebody, and then they wound up having to be the ones to make decisions that affected the people that rejected them. So keep doing what you're doing, Aquarius, because you the one running shit. You have the 10 of Cups and the Empress card. You're the nurturer. It feels like you're the mama figure right now. And because Aquarius is air, it might not be the most nurturing mother, but it is a loving mother. And the kids will know that you love them dearly. You're just a lot more direct and blunt. And you're very kind and loving. I know so many Aquarius who are just so, connected. And you're also you're pretty decisive. And you don't mince words. Oof. Baby, that Eight of Wands, the Magician just came out. Y'all are making big shit. And then the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has been active. This month, I'm getting the sense, all the readings I've done so far, no matter what deck I've pulled from, the Queen of Wands has come out. And I've said it before, the Queen of Wands is the most lit, the most active queen in the deck. And she is, snap of a finger, it's coming and it's happening. Whether that is her tapping into her sensuality and her sexuality. This month, Aquarius, you're really feeling yourselves, again, on whatever plane. That's sensually, that's sexually, that's creatively, that's professionally. And you're going places with it. It's like, this is not a stagnant month for you. Hold on. This is not a stagnant month for you. This is not a stagnant month. With that said, because you did have the Empress card in reverse, I'm going to pull some cards because I'm curious myself why she came out in reverse and if it matters. But it could be the gestation. It's like boom, boom, boom. The labor pains, you know. I mean, listen, and this, she kind of came out in reverse too, the Judgment card. You're at the end here, Aquarius, with something, but it feels like maybe everything's not here yet. Maybe there's some pieces that are falling into place. I don't know. I'm going to keep going because you got this beautiful Six of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The Six of Wands represents being seen. It's victory. It's celebration. The Judgment card represents you're at the end. The Judgment card is perhaps in this context and in this case with the kids, whether they're your literal kids or just in the figurative sense of those who are watching you and observing you, even if they're lurking. They're watching you and they're waiting to see what you do. And you're an influencer. And it feels like, okay, so with this Empress card being in reverse, it feels like, because she has a baby in her womb, in her belly, it feels like you, because you have been given the card, the hand to do it, it feels like you have been chosen to choose who crosses the threshold and who doesn't, who makes it into the new earth and who doesn't. And it could be people, it could also be methods, practices, ways of being, beliefs. It could be you saying, all right, we're about to give birth. Just know and understand this might not look like what y'all are used to, and it's coming fast. And I really get the sense that whatever is about to happen is a big deal. It's a big deal, and okay, this was coming for me. It's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. The Seven of Swords. It's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. It's going to challenge a lot of people's beliefs. Seven of Swords and Hierophant came out for this Empress card in reverse. It's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. There might be some people who aren't believers in what's getting ready to happen. It doesn't change the fact that you are a shapeshifter, Aquarius. Literally, you're air. I mean, these are really intense sensations, and it's hard to articulate it because it's channeling so quickly through me. And I'm starting to get nauseous too. It's almost like, again, the gestation process or period. Y'all are about to bring some really beautiful things into this earth, again, that not everybody's going to fully appreciate because they're not going to know what to look for. And so many people have worked so hard to create their dreams and manifest money and their ways of living using the same tactics and the same tools that have been utilized for decades to centuries. And we're entering a new world. We're entering a new era. We're entering into a new earth. And Aquarius, it's happening in your sign. So you get to, you're dictating how all of this goes, basically by being yourselves. So those quirks that y'all may have, I'm going to do a 5 of Wands and then we're done. Well, I'm going to pull another card, a couple cards. You may have grown up to not be very popular, whether that's in your friends or just in your beliefs. You may have had a lot of acquaintances and friends, but still like one of the outsiders to some extent, or just weird, or just your taste in music was a lot more eclectic than everybody else's. So maybe there were certain songs you listened to with the crew, but not with, there's certain songs you listen to with the crew, but some that you only listen to in the privacy of your home. 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, okay, for some of you Aquarius, there's going to be some satisfaction, whether this 5 of Wands represents teamwork or you being like climbing over the hoes. The ones that doubted you and the ones that actively tried to weight you down, that didn't believe in you, and who are probably currently talking shit about you actively. Friends, family, colleagues, whoever, whatever, even if it's society, just their beliefs, and you're just like, yo, like that don't even resonate, that doesn't even align. Please keep in those beliefs, those ones that are unconventional, because that's the time we're in, and that's the time we're furthering into for the next 20 years. You are literally creating the new world, and so everything is shifting. Everything is shifting, some things more intensely than others. So I hope that you take that, run with it, and just keep, I don't know, bro. Like it's just delicious. And yeah, the Wheel of freaking Fortune. Cyclic nature of life, fate, luck, change, and fortune. Aquarius, this week is delicious for you. It really feels like this week is activating your month, which is activating your year ahead. Like a key. It's just opening up so many opportunities, like commercials and games, sports, coaching, counseling. Everything is going to be flipped on its head. It just is, whether we want it or not. It just is. And for many of you, I just keep getting, I've almost been avoiding it. I just keep getting for many of you, not just some of you, for many of you with this 5 of Wands energy, you get off on it because you're like, yeah, like a kid, like you get to choose how this goes. You get to write and produce how you want, and people just got to be in alignment with it, whether they see the vision or not. And when it comes to fruition, it's like, yo, this person's brilliant. They're a genius. You're like, I know, bro. Like, I've been on this. You're activated this week. Very activated, Aquarius. This was an honor. I'm very honored to have done this reading. I'm like, something's telling me to look at the bottom of the deck. Of course they were. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the card you just got here. You're making things happen. You are the good luck charm for everybody this week. Tell everybody congratulations and you're welcome. Love you guys, Aquarius. Take care. Happy few weeks in advance. And I hope that y'all stay warm and comfortable and cozy as you write and draw and conceptualize and invent and take off and activate in such an intense way this week. Let me say this, because with this 8 of Wands, which again represents quick movement and action and probably even collaboration, again with this 5 of Wands and this 10 of Cups, And us being in Mercury in retrograde, this feels like, for retrograde, oftentimes they say, like, don't do anything new, or if you do something new, be mindful and take the necessary steps to look at contracts, to read the fine print, to slow things down and to not be in such a quick hurry. But the thing is with this Aquarius, because this has been whatever you're working on or engaging with or activating this week, this has been something you've been on for a while, 2 years, 20 years, 200 years, and from other lifetimes. This is something that has been active within you, or even dormant, benign within you, but like now it's activating. So feel inspired, listen, be attuned to, I'm shaking, be attuned to what is coming to you this week, because that don't apply to y'all, especially this week. If the vision comes for many of you, this is the week to activate. This is the exact time. This Mercury retrograde is the exact time to act, because that means going back. That means revisiting. Mercury retrograde represents revisiting, removing, realizing, re-energizing, re. So whatever this is something y'all been working on, or some part of yourself that you've been being for a long time. So now this week is the time to do it. Mercury retrograde is the time to do it, because why? It'll stick. All right. Peace. Take care. If you want a one-on-one reading, email me, MellowNeptuneWaters@gmail.com. Bye, y'all.